Hey Aquarius, welcome to your How Do They Feel About You reading. I hope you're all happy, well and safe wherever you are in the world. Sending you many, many blessings and happy vibes. If you're new to Soul Embers, hi, my name is Andrea. I hope you find a message within this reading helpful and you choose to stick around for the journey. Everything you guys need to know about me, the channel, the readings, it's all in the description box below, guys, so check it out, as well as my contact details for those of you that would like to reach out for a personal reading. I would love to do one for you. So this reading, how do they feel about you? It's all about their perspective, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and what they're going to do about it. It could resonate with you whether you're single and you're dating, but there's someone specific that now has caught your eye and you want to know where they stand or where you stand with them. You could be already in a partnership or a relationship and you might be experiencing some challenging times. Someone's decided to take some space and you want to know what they're feeling and what they're thinking or what they're going to do about it. Whether it's an ex or whether it's even a situationship where you want to, exclusivity and you don't know what their intentions are, so you want to know how they feel. So apply the energy as it fits, if it fits, and switch the roles as you need to if the reading resonates. So last week I released the love readings. Feel free to check them out. Also, there might be a message within those that's helpful. And for my beautiful single Aquarians out there, the single love readings will be released next week. So be sure to come back and check those out. Aquarius, I know I sound like a broken record and I've said this quite a few times, but trying to understand what someone else's motives are and how they feel about you and what they're thinking and what they're going to do and what they're going to say, what they didn't say, why they said that, where are they, who are they with, it can become very dangerous. We can become stuck and stagnant and obsessed if we're not careful. We lose ourselves. So if there is anyone out there that has been successful in working through that energy without becoming stuck and stagnant and has been able to draw back all that energy and drop it back into their body and focus on themselves and forward movement, please comment below, because some of our other beautiful viewers might find it very helpful if they're challenged by this. Okay, so let's jump into it. Enough of the chit chat, and first of all, let's have a look and see who am I connecting you with. Let's have a look and see, what is this person like that brings you here today, Aquarius? What is this person like? What's their deal? They don't know whether or not, the first message I get is they don't know whether or not healing this situation, and when I say healing, again, it could have to do healing an argument, it could have to do coming back and mending a relationship, it could have to do with coming back to an ex. So apply it however it fits, but they don't know whether mending this relationship or healing it is going to be successful. They're undecided right now. They had a lot of hope tied into this relationship. They felt that they were on the right path and that it would prove to be successful. However, something has really caused them to pull back. Something was said in an argument or a conversation. It's caused them to pull back and reconsider. And those may be just the words that they've used, reconsider. Or I need to think about this, or I'm not too sure, or I need some time. Or if they're not as open, if they're not as communicative and they don't want any confrontation, they may be saying things like, I've been really busy at work, geez, it's been so hectic, but yeah, I'll be in contact with you when I free up some time. So it's that type of energy of I'm pulling myself back, or I've had an argument and I don't know whether I want to continue healing and investing in this because I don't know if it's going to go anywhere, knowing now what I know. Yeah, so this is the type of energy that we're dealing with at the moment, Aquarius. So let's have a look and see, despite what you see, despite what they say, let's have a look and see what they're feeling. What is this person that Aquarius is dealing with feeling? Let's have a look and see. Oh, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they feel a huge sense of disappointment. I mean, they seriously are connected with you in a way. You bring so much happiness to their life. You make them feel comfortable. You uplift them. You fill them up with this happy energy and these happy vibes, playful and lighthearted. They feel free when they're around you. If this is a person that has a lot of responsibilities and commitments and obligations, you better believe, Aquarius, that when they're with you, you bring sun to their life. You bring happiness and you bring excitement and you bring adventure to their life. And this is why what I was getting before, you know, they had a lot of hope for this, or they still do have a lot of hope for this, because someone that still feels this way, you better believe there's still a lot of positive aspects associated, but they just don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. They're feeling really undecided. They're feeling stuck about how to pursue this, how to express their boundaries, how to communicate their value and their standards, and have them understood and respected. They want to experience love and life with you because you bring so much value to it for them. But whatever has happened has really caused them to get stuck in their head, and they're not talking. It's almost like they're not addressing the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room that created the splash in this milk and honey needs to be addressed. You know, and it's through conversation that it's going to be addressed. It's not going to happen with the inner dialogue, the conversation they're having in their head. So let's have a look and see, what are they thinking? That card just fell out, so I'm not going to take it, but I'm taking it on board, if that makes sense. So what are they thinking? What's too many cards? They're really all over the place, guys. Really all over the place in their head. Okay, they know that this is just them playing that same old freaking record over and over again. They can't escape their own thoughts. They can't escape the good memories, and they start to feel victimized. They start to have that whole victim mentality. They slip into their shadow, and that's when they become stuck. And it is only the only feelings that draw them out are the memories that they share of adventure and excitement with you. So they're trying to protect their thoughts and their feelings. They're not expressing them because they don't feel confident in being vulnerable, because they don't know how to work through it. You know, they're very much in need of being nurtured. Very much in need of being nurtured emotionally, something they may be lacking from past relationships, or even tied into their relationship with their mother, let's say. Okay. So what is this? What is it that they know? What is it that they know right now? What's the bottom line for this person here? You know, they don't want to be deceived. They don't want to be left with nothing again. Again, this is the message that I'm getting. They've worked so hard. They've learned so much on their journey. But what it's done to them is it's taken their ability to be confident in taking a risk. And they're playing it safe. They keep it to themselves. they put up a wall and they protect themselves from being deceived. They feel like this may be a repeating cycle, which is what's got them caught in their head. But what they also get, what pulls them out of that, and this is why they're undecided, is the extraordinary feelings they felt with you or feel with you, Aquarius. That is something they haven't experienced, if for a long time, if not ever. They've experienced heartbreak, they've experienced deceit, they've experienced, what's the word I'm looking for? Being lied to. And so there is this fear associated with them investing when they're not 100% sure. Thing is that they need to be 100% sure within themselves so that they can communicate how they're feeling, so that those lines of communication can open and they can better understand where you stand and they can get out of their head and a dialogue can actually occur here, right? So, yeah. So I want to know, what is this person going to do about this? What is this person going to do about this? They may decide that they need to let bygones be bygones for now. And just remember, guys, that this is a general reading. It is a current energy. It can change. But as I see it right now, is they may decide that they need to take these lessons. They need to, their fear might overcome them. Their own shadows, those stories they tell themselves, may outweigh the emotional space. Those toxins that will be released into their body from that space of fear may overshadow the good times at this time, and they may decide to take some distance and put it between you two so that they can work through this. But what's their ultimate intention? Because someone that feels so good about someone else doesn't just give it up. I can't see it. Like, they really want to work on themselves. They really want to work on their inner conflict. They want to build themselves up. They want to continue learning about themselves and healing their own self and working on becoming the best version and aligning their head space with their heart space and becoming stronger. This is what I feel. They really want to become stronger. They want to be able to control their thoughts because they don't feel that they're in control. Flip the energy as you need to, guys, as I said. Yeah, if they're going to have, they see this, how it starts is exactly how it ends. For them to be with you, they've got stuff they need to work through, Aquarius. That's what I'm feeling. And they want to be the best version of themselves so that they can experience an emotionally fulfilling, reciprocative type of relationship where you share love in a healthy way from an open and healed heart space, and they don't have this right now, or you don't have this right now, and they need time to work towards that. What you have triggered in them is the realization that it can be done, it can be had. If they had a victim mentality before, they're now starting to gain a different perspective. They're seeing the world through different eyes, and that's all thanks to you. And they need to process this and kind of shake off these energy attachments or these energy anchors that keep them bound to, those lower vibrational energies of lack of confidence, lack of self-worth, fear, not allowing them to take the risk, to be open and authentic. All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. If this reading resonates and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, to get some guidance on how to work through this, feel free to reach out. I'd love to do one for you. I'll see you for your next lot of readings, Aquarius. Have a great week.